Fans of Caitlin Clark, the Iowa native, is returning to her old home court this spring. The Indiana Fever just announced it's adding a preseason game to be played at Carver Hawkeye Arena in Iowa City. Clark and her fellow Fever players will be facing off against the Brazilian national team.
So I'm going to treat myself to a Las Vegas Aces game, their first game versus the Phoenix Mercury. I'm going to take $19, man, out of my budget. You know, a cart.
Well. Caitlin Clark just did it again. The Indiana Fever's preseason game sold out in under an hour. Meanwhile, over in Las Vegas, A'ja Wilson and the two-time defending champion Aces are basically handing out tickets like free samples at Costco. How does a rookie outsell the best team in the league? Did A'ja forget to turn on Ticketmaster? Did the Aces marketing budget get lost in Kelsey Plum's shoe closet? Somebody call Vegas. They might need Caitlin Clark just to fill the seats.
Well, it took just 1 hour for Caitlin Clark's return to Carver Hawkeye Arena to be sold out. Tickets went on sale at 9 this morning. They were all gone before general sale to the public even started.
Caitlin Clark doesn't just move the needle, she is the needle. And if you need any more proof of that, the Indiana Fever exhibition game sold out in just about 30.
Indiana Fever fans are going crazy, and the numbers prove it. Their first preseason game sold out in under an hour. Tickets that started at regular prices now reselling for over $500. Meanwhile, in Vegas, A'ja Wilson and the back-to-back champion Aces are struggling to sell tickets for just $19. That's cheaper than a decent meal. What's really going on here?
Treat myself, man. Yeah, no, I'm going alone. I'm not going to take anybody with me. If you want to come, you got to come yourself. It's $19, man. That's a ghetto tank of gas, man. But yeah, man. A'ja Wilson, man, commanding $19.
This isn't some exclusive front row experience. The entire arena is packed, and people are still dropping hundreds just to be there. Meanwhile, in Vegas, you could probably find Aces tickets bundled with a buffet coupon. The Fever's hype is unreal. The moment Caitlin Clark entered the WNBA, the entire league shifted. Suddenly, Indiana basketball matters again, and the Fever became must-watch. Meanwhile, the Aces, a so-called super team, are apparently so uninteresting that fans would rather spend their money on literally anything else.
So the Fever are playing in Iowa, and the game sold out in literally, like, it didn't matter how long it took to sell out, you couldn't even get in. If you were there, you probably didn't get a ticket. I would say there were 15,000 tickets. Obviously, I think Iowa season ticket holders got first dibs, which is right if they did. And then you're looking at a situation where basically no Fever fans got them. It's a preseason game. This is a preseason game, and it's sold out in about 10 seconds. Like, there was a 10% chance if you tried to buy them, you could get them, which is mad. Which is absolute madness. And obviously, look, it's Caitlin Clark going back to Iowa to play where her jersey was retired.
Let's put this into perspective. A pair of courtside Fever tickets for a preseason game could buy you a round-trip flight to Vegas, a hotel stay, a fancy dinner, and still leave you enough change to grab Aces tickets. And probably a jersey or two. The difference is insane. People are tripping over themselves to watch Caitlin Clark play, while A'ja Wilson and the Aces are practically begging folks to show up. And it's not just about money. It's about demand. Indiana's arena is packed because fans want to be there. Meanwhile, an Aces game could probably fit an entire high school field trip and still have empty seats.
Tickets went on sale for the preseason game against the Brazilian national team at Carver Hawkeye Arena. They sold out in 45 minutes, folks.
The hype just isn't there. Some folks will blame the market. Vegas has tons of entertainment options. Sure, but last time we checked, Indiana isn't exactly Paris, and yet the Fever are drawing massive crowds while the Aces are basically running a clearance sale on tickets. The Aces should be embarrassed. They're back-to-back champions, the best team in the league. Yet they can't even get fans to pay what people spend on a fast food meal. Rory.
They're sold out, so I really don't know what they're going to do about this. I guess it's just kind of like one of those missed opportunities, and you know, a lot of people are saying they need to move this to a stadium because there's no doubt in Iowa, if you move this to a stadium...
Aja Wilson, one of the league's best, can't even fill an arena for less than a movie ticket. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark, a rookie, has fans paying premium prices before she's played a single WNBA game. It's not even close. The Fever's popularity is exploding, while the Aces are fading into the background. $600 for a Fever preseason game. $19 for an Aces game. One team is must-watch, the other? Background noise. Caitlin Clark is making Indiana the basketball hotspot. The Aces? They might need to start throwing in free popcorn.
Expensive cologne and throw on your Rolex and get jazzy with it, man, and walk the red carpet, man. You can do that for $309, man. That's a little too much for me, man. I just want to get in the building and see the face of the league. Let me see what Caitlin. What's up with Caitlin? I wonder how much it's going to cost to see a Caitlin preseason game. Rats, it's already sold out. And listen, let's stop all this talk about how the WNBA has grown, man. The WNBA didn't grow. The NCAA in March Madness.
So you can sit courtside at an Aces game for the price of a burger and fries? That's wild. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark's game sold out in under an hour. The Caitlin Clark effect is real, and the Aces just have to deal with it. Aces fans brag about being back-to-back champs, but what does it matter if nobody's watching? You could walk into an Aces game 5 minutes before tip-off and still get a front-row seat. But Caitlin Clark? Her tickets disappear like Beyoncé concert seats, gone in seconds. Oh, and...
I shouldn't be surprised, and yet I'm still surprised because Indiana Fever preseason, not even like preseason, exhibition game, where the Indiana Fever are going to play the Brazilian national team at Carver Hawkeye Arena, Caitlin's college facility, sold out. They went on sale this morning at 9 a.m. for Fever season ticket holders, Iowa donors, and Iowa season ticket holders for women's basketball. And then general admission was supposed to go on sale tomorrow at 9 a.m. I'm hearing rumblings of like maybe scalpers got in, like the secondary market is already crazy, but it was sold out and a bunch of season ticket holders couldn't even get their tickets. Iowa women's basketball posted this on their Instagram and on their Facebook just a few minutes ago that, hey, it's already sold out. No point in trying to get tickets tomorrow for the general public because you can't. This is already on SeatGeek, which one is super annoying because like there's a lot of us that genuinely want to go and want to be able to afford this kind of stuff. And the fact that there were tickets on SeatGeek before.
Let's be real. This isn't even about skill anymore. It's about impact. Caitlin Clark has people who never watched women's basketball buying tickets, wearing jerseys, and packing arenas they didn't even know existed. Meanwhile, Aja Wilson's games have the energy of a high school scrimmage. Empty seats and discounted popcorn. The Aces can talk about being disrespected all they want, but if people really cared, the demand would show it. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark could announce a pickup game at the local YMCA, and folks would be camping outside like it's Black Friday. Yet some people still act like the Caitlin Clark effect is a myth. Every single day, more proof rolls in.
But one topic in sports, the face of the WNBA, Caitlin Clark. Every time this woman steps on the court, she's doing something that we've never seen before. She is officially the face of the league. There's no doubt about it. The numbers don't lie, whether it's viewership, whether it's ticket attendance, she's doing so.
Ticket sales through the roof. TV ratings breaking records. Hype off the chart. Meanwhile, the Aces' biggest headlines? Who's doing their pre-game TikTok dances? Priorities, right? And let's not even start on jersey sales. Caitlin Clark's jersey hasn't even dropped yet, and it's already expected to outsell the entire Aces roster combined. Aja Wilson might have to start giving them away with a meal combo just to keep up. It's crazy how some people still can't accept that Caitlin Clark is the main event, and the Aces? They're just the undercard. The numbers don't lie. The fans don't lie. The impact is obvious. Caitlin Clark has a...
It's a big situation again, like Caitlin Clark selling out Iowa, sold out a preseason game. People saying it sold out in 40 minutes. This is within 20 minutes. Like, obviously, you couldn't get onto the damn website. It's sold out. You could have been trying to refreshing the page and not got tickets. Most of the time, it officially sold out in 40 minutes, but like realistically, it almost